Sailor Moon collectibles news and reviews. And other things sometimes. Hey guys, it's Aije, and I'm here on this Saturday, half an hour after the episode premiered, to tell you what I think about Sailor Moon Crystal episode 23, which is Covert Maneuvers, Wise Man, which seemed to have been more about Black Lady than any of the other episodes thus far, but whatever, we'll roll with it, I suppose. I have my handy dandy notes. They're back. They're not on the iPhone this time. I'm back with my amazing, crappy notebook. Anyway, let's get started. So, at the very beginning, we're all standing in the space-time continuum where there's a storm happening. Anyway, there's lots of wind, but no panty shots, which is very interesting considering that anime is anime, and the original show, Sailor Moon Crystal, not classic, now I have to differentiate between the original and Crystal. The original had plenty of panty shots and was quite realistic about it, and not that I'm a pervert or anything, but sometimes you just can't excuse the lack of panty shots. It's like a weird thing to complain about, I suppose. Luna P shows up all fucked up with the staticky eyes. It's got the Y2K virus, I guess. I mean, if we're in the space-time continuum thing where time and space has no real meaning, perhaps finally we get evidence of the actual Y2K virus happening to Luna P. Everyone looked really ugly at the beginning of the episode. Everyone was off-model. The eyes were in the middle of the head. They weren't really where they were supposed to be. It improved later on, but man, everyone looked really god-awful. Like, I guess that was the outsourced animation at the beginning of the episode. We've had a lot of really improved character models for the recent episodes, but this one was just like, holy crap, they were really ugly at the beginning. Everyone was ugly at the beginning. And Pluto's earrings looked like they were coming straight out of her face. It was weird. Black Lady has boobs for days. She has massive breasts, and it's just kind of like, of all the characters we're going to give ginormous tits to, let's give it to Chibiusa. Like, oh, okay, that's... I feel strange about this. And then, okay, so I read the manga. I knew the weird daddy-daughter kiss was coming, but ew, it was really gross and I didn't want to watch it. It was really weird. God. Everyone who kidnaps Tuxedo Mask just wants to make out with him, like even Sailor Galaxia, but at least Sailor Galaxia didn't have any weird incest undertones and it was gross. Even though I knew it was happening, it was fucking gross and I didn't want to watch it. Okay, everyone goes, let's go back to the past and have a cool chill out time. Yeah, sure, okay, but, like, Tuxedo Mask is kidnapped again. We're always dealing with Tuxedo Mask being kidnapped. Always. I mean, it just... Are we gonna have an arc where he's not kidnapped sometime in the future? Please? You know, not kidnapped in the future by Nihilani or Galaxia? You know, maybe we can... There's some things in Crystal that can use some changing, you know? Maybe. Actually, was he kidnapped in the manga for the Dream arc? Something happened to him where the golden crystal was all sorts... Anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. But, Diana is too cute. Diana just shows up and does her little speech, and Tuxedo Mask rubs her face. She's close one eye, and she's so cute. She's so cute. My God. The cuteness level on that cat is way surpassing her parents. Usagi's lolly outfit is kind of cute, I guess. These are the thoughts I have while watching the episode. I have very, very few notes for this episode. Okay, I guess, backtracking a little bit, that space-time weird place where Wise Man was hanging out, I guess that looked kind of cool. I don't know, I ran out of notes, and I had to add more notes. I just had to add more notes. There weren't any notes. And the transformations in this episode lasted an eternity. I complained about it before, you guys didn't agree. I still don't want to sit during the entire transformation sequences. I think that we could have wasted our time better, or perhaps not wasted the time at all, doing something else rather than slowing down the transformation. I stared at Sailor Mercury's butt for an extended period of time that I was perhaps uncomfortable with. I mean, seriously, if you watch it again, notice how the Sailor Mercury's butt's just like in your face. I am not digging that. I'm not digging it at all. And since this has been a very short review, I'm only running on 5 minutes now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Doomtree arc that did not make it into Sailor Moon Crystal. See, it was an anime-only arc. It wasn't in the manga at all. We're talking about Alan and Anne, or Allie and Anne, the two aliens that came aboard the Doomtree. It was a small arc right at the beginning of Sailor Moon Season 2. It was really good. Essentially, for newbies who haven't watched Classic, these aliens come, they start sucking energy from people of Japan to feed their tree, and it's this tree that sustains them. Essentially, they were born from the tree. All they know is the tree. They're from outer space. They don't come from a planet. They come from this tree that just floats in space. And at the end of the arc, they realize that the tree is mad because the tree didn't want energy from humans to have been stolen from them. It wanted the energy of love. And Sailor Moon and her love for Mamoru showed the two aliens that. It was an incredible arc. It was somewhat extended in the Sailor Moon R movie, the first movie, where another alien of their race had some other stuff going on. It's not in Crystal, and I wish it was. I know that Crystal is more true to the manga, blah, blah, blah. I get it, but the Doomtree arc, they could have done like a 3-episode thing. I don't know. They could have just thrown it in there. It would have been great. And since it's not in Crystal, I do recommend going back and watching Sailor Moon Classic Season 2 right at the beginning, because those episodes were great. They were really, really good episodes. So, yeah, I decided to waste a little time talking about that, how I really miss it. Sailor Moon R is my favorite movie, mind you, so I'm a big fan of aliens attacking in Sailor Moon, perhaps not with UFOs, like at the beginning of the the Black Moon Clan arc. You know, there's no actual UFOs, but there's actual aliens and not just future travelers. So, you know, to waste a little time with an episode, this episode I don't think was very good. I think your time would be much more, better spent going back on Hulu or waiting for the Blu-ray release that's coming out from Viz, I think this month, of that part of Season 2, and just stopping for a moment and taking a little bit to watch. Like, it's like 13 episodes or something, and they're really good, and I miss them. This makes me realize that we've kind of wasted our time. The last episodes of Sailor Moon Crystal have been very good. This one was just, I don't know, it was a throwaway episode to me. I wasn't interested at all. But that's what you get when you're a longtime fan. You just love something so much that you're just not surprised or entertained anymore. I really love Sailor Moon, don't get me wrong. I am crazy for the Stars arc, but that's not coming for a while. So I hope the next episode's better. Thanks for watching my review as always. Subscribe if you haven't. I have an Instagram. I have a website. I have lots of things. So yeah, I am peacing out. It is 6, 7 in the morning, and I'm totally done.